At least 14 people have been killed and over 170 others are missing in northern India. This after a piece of Himalayan glacier fell into a river, causing a devastating flash flood. The deluge of water tore through 2 power plants and swept away roads and bridges. For more on this, we are joined by ENCA India correspondent Rebecca Bundhun. Rebecca, thank you for joining us. So this has been an ongoing search, process since that glacier broke off, triggering this flash flooding. What's the latest you can tell us around the search for those people who were trapped in all of this?
Yes, that's right, because the flooding itself, the major flooding took place on Sunday after that glacier broke off, and the deluge of water then caused a dam to burst at a power project. That then in turn caused further flooding and destroyed another power plant in its wake, a hydropower plant. So this has been really devastating, but given the remoteness of the area in Uttarakhand, in the Himalayan region in North India, that's why this has been so difficult, and those numbers keep rising. Actually, the latest reports that we're hearing coming through from state officials are saying that 18 bodies have now been found, 18 confirmed dead, and there are more than 200 people still missing, because these numbers keep rising as more information comes through, more people are reported to be missing in that remote area. And of course, rescue teams are dealing with very difficult conditions. The terrain is very difficult there, mountainous areas, and also low temperatures as well. But everybody is out in full force. The rescue teams, including the Army, the Navy, helicopters are there. There are state disaster response forces on the ground, national disaster response forces, the local police forces as well. Everyone is pulling together to try to find survivors. And on Sunday, there were 12 survivors that were pulled out of a tunnel who are working at one of those power plants. It's understood that a lot of these people who have got trapped or who are feared dead may be workers from these hydropower plants that are there in that region. 12 people were pulled to safety out of this tunnel on Sunday, but now today rescue teams are working at another tunnel which is some 2.5 kilometers long. They're trying to find some 30 workers who are understood to be trapped in that tunnel, but it's proving to be a very, very difficult operation to try and rescue those people. That's the work that's underway now, and that search across the region for more survivors following those devastating floods caused by this glacier breaking off and then impacting the river and that dam and these power projects.
And how difficult are the operations, Rebecca, given the part of what we understand that the focus may be on an area of some 2.5 kilometers, but within that there's a tunnel where some of these workers were working, and also given the fact that the water, it was not only water, but it was water mixed with dust and even boulders that were coming downstream.
That's right. This is proving to be very difficult because of the length of that tunnel, as well as you mentioned, 2.5 kilometres. The other tunnel that the rescue teams managed to pull people out of yesterday was much shorter than that. So this one's proving particularly difficult, and it is in those conditions of the water, the rocks that were impacted and have blocked those entrances and so on. So that's meaning it's really a very challenging terrain, very challenging situation to deal with. Experts are now sort of talking about what the reasons are behind this. There's a team of scientists on the ground looking into this, but also environmentalists saying that climate change could have been a factor behind that glacier breaking off. So they're saying that climate change could have really been a significant factor in this as well. But also environmentalists are saying that one of the big problems could actually be linked to the development that's taking place in that region in Uttarakhand in North India. There's a lot of development, a big development push that's going on there with those 2 hydropower plants and other projects that are continuing, and that could have been a factor in this. That's what many experts are saying, but there are scientists that are really investigating the causes as we speak, as well as these ongoing rescue operations, as more than 200 people are still feared missing, and those numbers could rise. And the worry is that more people won't have survived this disaster as well.
All right, thank you for that update. That's ENCA's Rebecca Bundhun reporting there for us from India about that particular glacier burst that has led to, as you heard the numbers there from Rebecca, 18 people now confirmed dead. 18 people confirmed dead and more than 200 said to be missing following that glacier burst on Sunday.